Hello, guys. This is Shalita Shantae. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, hello and welcome to the channel. On this channel, I normally discuss things surrounded about the financial services industry, financial products. We review financial investment portfolios, millionaire portfolios, and today it's going to be a little bit different as I also like to help people and coach them through their journey to starting their millionaire portfolio. So, one of the bigger things about it is actually people are concerned about not having money to invest. So, as a coach, I help you discover the money, find the money, get the most money that you can use to invest in business and also invest in your portfolio. So here I teach you about diversifying, but today we're going to discuss how I actually planned a trip to California in less than 48 hours, probably closer to 24 hours, and which is clearly on the other side of the United States. For me, it's about 2,000 miles. I live in Florida, and I was able to get a four-star hotel for about $52 for 4 nights. So even though this is the norm for me, I realized that a lot of people may not be onto that. They may not be hip. So in this video, I'm going to let you know exactly how I did that and how you can too. Stay tuned. California, baby. All right, let's get into it. How to get five-star treatment without the cost on business trips and vacations. Come on now. If you are an entrepreneur like me or in the sales industry, this is something that we highly value. Like, we don't have companies sponsoring to get educated, to go to our conferences that's going to sharpen our tools to grow our network. I mean, sometimes I do get that, but a lot of times I don't. I have to invest in myself. So when I can utilize some resources or something that's going to help me save and also expand my network and develop more influence, I am all game. So that's what this is about. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about here. All right, guys, so here's the receipt. It's all about points, and you have to have resources to get points and then utilize them for things such as hotel expenses and air flight expenses. So let's get into that. So let's get into it. The best reward cards that I found to be the best reward cards, points rewarding cards, are from American Express. Okay, so through the Hilton Honors Program, you earn points through American Express point system, and they award them to a Hilton Honors account. So you have a Hilton Honors account that shows you your points, and you go through the Hilton Honors website, and that's how you book your stays from anywhere in the world using those points. A lot of times they will easily, I'm talking about, it's not hard to do. Like, you have everyday living expenses. If you are disciplined, keyword discipline, you can use those, you can use your card to pay for everyday living expenses, even bills, as long as you're disciplined at paying that off at the end of the month. That's the key thing, is not letting interest occur on balances. So any balance left over 30 days, you're going to occur interest on it over 31 days. So anyhow, the Hilton Honors Express is by far, hands down, one of the best programs to get you some really nice hotel stays. Now, quadruple that with American Express Blue Business. And this one is more geared towards like air flights, all that kind of stuff. And the great thing about it is the points that I earned through a Business Plus, the two cards can communicate with each other, and I can transfer my points over to my Hilton Honors accounts. But here's the thing. My 20,000 points that I earn with Blue Plus is worth 40,000 if I transfer them over to my Hilton Honors. So I have the conversion rate is a higher value when they're used towards my hotel stays with the Hilton. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? So let's get to the juicy part. How can you qualify to get a personal American Express card and then also business credit with well, for me, I use Business Plus. So, two things. When we're talking about business credit, you can either use your personal credit to establish business credit, or you can establish business credit solely just going through a system that will allow you to establish business credit without using your personal credit. We kind of go through all of that in my business membership member classes. So we have a mastermind, and we kind of go through all of that stuff, talk about that. You can see that link down in the description if you want more information on that. So again, I already said that part. Okay, so let's talk about qualification, because if you don't have one, you want one. I don't want you going out here in the fog and just blindly applying for something that you may not get approved for, because that will show up as a negative on your credit report. So we don't want that. I want you to go in knowing that you got a 90% chance that you will get approved. So with American Express, you will need a minimum of 680 for the Hilton Honors Award card. I know they kind of made a little bit of changes during COVID, knowing that a lot of people were impacted. So the safe side is 700. But knowing they made a couple little changes, 680 is a high, strong possibility. But to be super safe, you got a 700. You're pretty much in the door. You're good with that. Okay? So that's for the American Express Hilton Honors card. Like any other type of cards, certain cards have different qualifications, okay? Because if we're talking about the black card, that's a whole other different type of qualification. So we're talking about Hilton's Honors American Express card, okay? Now, when we talk about the business card, that's a little bit different. Now, say if you want to use your personal credit to establish business credit, this is a route that you can take. You can get a business card where you're going to use to strengthen your personal credit to qualify for it. But there's one step further when it comes to your income, right? Some cards you can just put in the amount and say, okay, this is how much I earn. You're going to go off of that. And sometimes your credit report shows exactly where you work. Sometimes it doesn't. So with a business account for business credit, let me tell you, American Express don't play. They're going to use the system to verify your business bank account and check on your cash flow. If you said you made $100,000, they're going to check the last 3 months of your bank account electronically and see what's what. With your permission now. So, just to help you not go in there blindly. So, let's say if you have a hobby. Maybe you make jewelry. Maybe you do sales, but you don't quite own the company, but you still want to get some perks. Because, there was a lot of people in sales that also qualified for loans during COVID when they didn't own a company, but because they were in sales, they made commissions, they qualified for certain perks, under sales. So if you have a hobby or you work with commissions, you want to get more write-offs, you know what, you want to step more into business, you can LLC your own name. LLC your own name and start having the benefits of a business. Once you LLC your name, open up a business account and start running your commissions or cash flow through that business account. That way you can start getting more perks, you get more write-offs, have more trust trust what's it called? It's called you'll be more under the trust law versus the non-trust law. So if you have any questions, you want to be a part of the Hilton Honors reward system, you want to start saving on, traveling, doing your business ventures, all that kind of stuff. So you can check the descriptions down below, and it's going to be a few links there where you can use to apply, and also get help with other resources and growing your business with tech, software, all those kind of things. So let me backtrack a little bit. I want to be a little bit more helpful here, and that is with travel, okay? Because this is a travel vlog, all right? So I'm going to tell y'all how to travel, especially if you're in business and you find that you have limited resources and your network isn't that big. You want to grow your network. I don't really care where you are in life. I don't care if you just started or if you're here. You always want to elevate. You want to meet people. You want to grow your network. And yeah, so let me tell you this now. When I was younger, 10 years ago, I had small kids. So my preference for traveling in hotels would be a hotel that would have complimentary breakfast. That was a plus because, you're traveling with kids, you start adding it up, you want to save, right? All right. Now, when you don't have small kids and you're traveling for business, please opt out for the complimentary breakfast. Don't get it. Don't get it. No, don't get it, because most people that stay at hotels and have complimentary breakfast are people that have children. They're not people that should be in your circle. Not a lot of business people. They're not traveling on business, those kind of things. So opt out for the complimentary breakfast so you can be around people that are in business or people that are there for the same purpose as you, and take advantage of meeting new people and establishing new connections. So that's that. Another thing would be also, if you're going to an event, try to get a hotel that is basically the assigned hotel for the event. You may not use the discount code that they may have established with the hotel. That's fine, but you want to be all the way up in the mix. So to be up in the mix, the people that are a part of the event, they may be celebrities, influencers, educators, those kind of things. Those people will be at the main event hotel. Pay an extra $50, $100 to stay at that hotel. You may save on the back end, because if you go to a hotel that may be a little bit less, they may not have a shuttle, and you may have to end up paying for transportation to get to the main event. So you might as well just pay the extra few dollars up front. They're going to have everything you need there. Everything may be walking distance. If you need a shuttle, the shuttle's going to be there. If you need a shuttle to the airport, you'll have a shuttle to the airport. So you don't want to try to save money on places where you shouldn't be saving money. Because if you are in the right mix with the right people and you know how to communicate, talk, network, master network, you're going to make that money back times 10. So don't skip on saving money on the main things that you should not be saving money on. And that was my second tip. My third tip, fly first class. it's really not that much more. Sometimes it could be additional $20, $50. But guess what? You're going to get that extra leg room. And, if you're flying over 2 hours, you may want to get that meal. And not only that, you never know who you're going to be sitting next to. So being in business is all about meeting people, growing your network, those kind of things. It may not be that important to you, if you work for a company. I don't know, but since I've been in business for myself for the last 20 years, meeting people has been the most important part of my practice. You never know who you're going to have a connection with, who may be your next new client, and who may want to invest with you. So especially if you're in wealth management, I don't know how much more important that is to be in the room, be in the room, not on the side room, not outside, but in the room. I really enjoyed doing this blog today. If you found something that is helpful to you, drop a comment. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I'll be happy to answer them. And like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.